Okay. Forgive me there. I had to just wipe off all this negative energy off me. I've I been a crazy world in quarantine these days. Um, Welcome back to the Human Up channel. My name is Victor Ung, and I have been just going a little insane. Because if you've been following the channel, I've been in a quarter life crisis in the past couple years, and coming from the technology world as a consultant, I really felt so stagnated and complacent and apathetic about myself, about my journey, about where I was going. And I was passed up for promotions. I wasn't given leadership opportunities. I was this quiet, unassertive, like model minority. And everyone got, promotions and better salary. And I was left behind and burned out because I wasn't feeling connected to even try to get those promotions. So I quit trying to go into entrepreneurship. I went into writing. I wanted to be a writer and author and make a career out of that. That was my original passion and love as a kid, spending hours in the library instead of going out to hang out with friends at recess. And I gave that up to try to be cool, to try to be social, to fit in, and realize that was maybe a lot of what was creating that apathy and complacency in my life as well. So when I quit, I tried to create a writing career, and in the journey of writing, I found out about life coaching. I found out about a way to help people and support people in a deep, emotional, fulfilling way, that can be empowering and really help other people excel. That was a big reason for me going into it, was that I also do see myself as sort of that support character in the world, right? Like, if there are any gamers out there, I do love going in guns blazing, but I also love playing the medic. I love playing the support, the one that kind of stays back and makes sure people are good, And I allow and empower those who want to be in the front lines or up and center, or front and center, to do so. And so coaching really, really intrigued me, really attracted me. And 2 years in, I am struggling. I am still not really sure what the hell I'm doing. And so, for those who might see me as a potential coach, yeah, that might kind of, you instantly lost all credibility. I lost all credibility, right? It's like, why would you want to work with somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing either? It's not to say I know nothing about coaching and emotional intelligence. I'm actually a great coach. I love one-on-one conversations, and I can freaking find the next step and that like sense of clarity that you need. But it's always easier to help others than it is to help ourselves, unfortunately. So for me to help myself in my own sense of clarity has been a struggle, and so, because I honestly love so many things. I call myself sort of a polymath, in that, like, I want to write, I want to do podcasting, I get curious and excited about singing, even though I don't have enough experience in there. I wanna make videos. I wanna be a drone pilot. I wanna be a a coach. I want to have a business. I want to create an app. I want to do all these things. And I can't pick one because, especially going now into this journey of opening up all these possibilities, now you got you got all these possibilities. And so I'm trying to still figure out what I'm doing in this core life crisis. It's I don't even know if I'm really gonna post this video, but this is where I'm at. This is my 2-year update, and I think the original reason I wanted to hop on actually was because what I really want, and this is live right now. This is me trying to figure out as I'm communicating it, why I want to be a coach, why I want to be a entrepreneur, why am I even doing this? Why don't I just go back and get a job, right? Because I fucking want to help people. I fucking want to empower people to live out the dreams that they have for themselves. I want them to be able to feel alive and be fulfilled within themselves so that they can go and share that love and energy with everyone around them that they care about. And it ripples out into many other ways that I will most likely never even see. But it's what I want for the world. It's this energy I want to put out there. I want those who are stuck in a matrix of thinking that they are the only one, like they have to do this one thing, or that they're stuck in this path and that this is the only way to do it. I want to help open up those possibilities and help them see that there's a way to align our values, our interests, our skills, and our way of contribution for the world all together, And I want to be a support as we work through that together. And I say that knowing full well that I'm still very much in the pit of this journey, of this hero's journey. I'm still really trying to figure out what that alignment is. For those who know the Japanese philosophy of Ikigai, a lot of what this is really looking at how to align all of those things together. So right now I'm still kind of stuck in what would the world pay for, right? That bottom part, the vocation and the profession in that way. I love coaching. I see that as my mission, to be able to support those who identify as men with an Asian background, who had immigrant parents that had a negative mindset, like a pessimistic, shameful, biased, judgmental mindset that didn't allow them to express emotions, to not to share their vulnerabilities without feeling like they're too sensitive or effeminate or weak, right? I want to be able to support those who didn't have that space, so that they again can see that there's other ways of living. In that sense, I am living that. I am breaking out of that limited idea of what it means to be American, what it means to be Asian, what it means to be a man. And I have come a long way since then, since being that goody two-shoe innocent kid who would judge people for being emotional, for I even judged those who smoked weed, and now I'm the biggest hippie over here ever, talking about the spiritual and emotional benefits of cannabis and and how that improves our wellness and self-love and spirit within us. I will geek out about that as well. I even host meditation sessions, which you can, by the way, check out in the link below. But I have been on this journey to break out all of that. And for some reason, I'm running into this roadblock, though, of that bottom part of that ikigai. What would the world be willing to pay for, right? Because I think this is the type of thing that there's so many benefits, and everybody sees so much value. I talk to so many friends and acquaintances, and even, you know, potential leads, right, who like find me on my site and book a call and like, dude, you're doing such great work. And then once we get down to it, okay, how much are you willing to invest in this for yourself financially? How much are you willing to put skin in the game and make this work for yourself and really create change in your life? And everybody backs off. Everybody is scared to open up their wallets for something that they don't know is a guarantee. I completely understand. I totally get it. I'm from the left brain, like logical thing. I want an ROI in my money. I'm the cheap Asian, right? I don't want to use cheap. I don't like the word cheap as a descriptor, but it's the best way for me to describe it right now. Is that I do also want to be able to know where my money's going, right? And then to have to say that, like, I'm still fully responsible in creating my own life. It makes it kind of like, what am I really here for? If I'm supposed to just do all the work anyway, like, what am I paying for, right? So it's a weird concept. It's a new concept. I think it's new, but just not. It's not necessarily new, but it's just not completely understood. You know, the best way to describe it is if you think about hiring a physical trainer, right? You don't hire the physical trainer to literally shave the fat off you, right? They're there to show you the exercises, to show you the workouts, to push you and keep you accountable, to really challenge you. And that is exactly what a life coach does as well, except for the emotional side of things. And so I see so much benefit in being able to develop our emotional intelligence so that we can develop that muscle that allows us to really identify our emotions, to increase our vocabulary around it, how to communicate it, and then how to manage it within ourselves, how to regulate it so that we don't become like burdened or overtaken by our emotions, where the smallest sign of stress or criticism or anger or disrespect or ignorance or whatever, loneliness, sadness just debilitates us, right? I want to be able to help people get to a place where we can learn to respond to our emotions and not let them run us. So this is where I'm at, right? This is totally a off the cuff recording here that's already going way too long, but I wanted to just express that and put it out there in the world and have it just be super raw. And that's my 2-year quarter life crisis update. And if you resonate with any of this, even if you really aren't in the financial situation, which, by the way, I would challenge you to ask if you really are in a financial struggle. Most of the time we're not, because we're just not prioritizing the right things in our lives. How many things are you spending, or how many subscriptions do you have that aren't adding value to your life? And how much can you align or just be more integrous with your money? I'm not a financial advisor, so obviously, this is subjective, but if you are thinking about the financial, struggle with investing into a coach or support, or getting the support you need wherever you are in your life, I would ask yourself that, whether or not you are prioritizing the right things for yourself, not for anybody else, not for your parents, not for me, not for society, but whether or not you feel connected to how you're spending your money. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So if you resonate with any of this, if you've watched all the way up to this 16 minute mark now, and would love to have a conversation again, even if you weren't in the financial position to, I really would love to connect, because that would really help me get a sense of who this does resonate with, and how I can be of support, eventually. So that's me.